Come on, man.
I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down front. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't come down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, bear with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for
That's right. This is a matchup. This is a conference matchup, buddy. We play each other twice. You may have already played the Cardinals. I jumped to them because they're young. They're young and fast.
It is a bright,
I couldn't get Michael Vick. I didn't want Tom Brady.
Enough that they said, hey, let's open the roof. That's what they've done here at State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel. And the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
He's scared.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Broadcasting, it's under Wilk Daddy.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. The Falcons' leading tackler a season ago, Devondre Campbell, gets another one there.
Fucking dislocated shoulder. I wasn't even touching nobody. I pulled him off the coverage. Get the fuck out of here. Dislocated shoulder.
I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards.
He's still in the game.
Here's 2nd and 7.
What the fuck?
Now it's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Will Daddy, 5-3, 5-3.
Easy motion, easy action, and that ball flies downfield.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. It was Jaron Reed who got him down. Kenyon Drake last year versus Cleveland, absolutely unstoppable. Ran for 137 yards. Remember, 4 touchdowns in the Cards' 38-24 win in Week 15. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Kenyon Drake in Week 16 last year against these Seahawks had a career day, 166 yards rushing, a couple of touchdowns as well, as the Cardinals won in Seattle 27-13. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week, but here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on the blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now it's Carson. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd down.
What you doing, bro?
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Seahawk 1st down as Wilson finds Lockett. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now Wilson on 3rd down. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
32-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Drake will start the drive on the ground. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
The tackle made at the 30.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
From the 36, Murray going deep for... That's caught at the 25. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Snap comes to Murray at 1. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
47.
Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am full.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Seahawks, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Now it's Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. This is Carson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they're coming a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Philip Dorsett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game.
That was your best play of the day.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah,
88 and out the gate, nigga.
My old man talk about it usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
That's a gain of 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Sure. Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike. Check 52.
Murray now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it in. It's Williams. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Mike 54. Switch up.
On first down, Drake.
Ah, come on.
Nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
54 Mike. Check, watch 54.
Murray now. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs.
Ah, what the fuck was that?
Wind up getting 4 there on his
What
own,
was
but
that?
leave him now
I
with
had a first down.
situation.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their
Got a
timeouts.
first down.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Just like that. Mike 54. Check right. Mike 54. Drop in. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Come on, the ball. 54.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. This is caught inside the 15. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one goes for 36 yards.
At the 11-yard line.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Murray to give. This is Drake. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 13-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. Murray has it knocked low. Murray fighting, lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
Give me the ball
I
back.
don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run. All right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
His throw incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He's locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down and around the 22. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
4th down.
Here we go on fourth with Wilson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Bradenton. 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 Okay, Bradenton. Okay, Bradenton. Lakewood Ranch. Cut it out. East Tennessee State. Cut it out. Cut it out. DRC. Cut it out.
That's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run.
Take that hit.
You can't do it.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray, he's going to float this one deep right side.
Damn. I had you.
3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
From the gun on 3rd down. Murray flushed out right. Intercepted.
Damn, I tried to float it over his head.
Across midfield and to the 46-yard line. A young quarterback.
Damn, all these fucking injuries. I tried to fucking throw it over his head.
Maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket.
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals.
That was big, Bray. You didn't get no points. That was big, buddy. Get no points right there.
For our EA Sports halftime report.
Yep, you didn't get none. That was big. No, it ain't. That's a bad coaching move. See, you kicking the ball off.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Fielded in the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
Murray has it knocked loose, fumble. But I think a Cardinal was able to gain possession, yes, so they will hold on to the ball. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the 3rd quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm, and nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws, but he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own number or scramble and turn it into a big play as well. Kyler Murray, a dual threat at the quarterback position.
Out of bounds at the 40.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on second down. Murray, he's going to float this one right side. And that will be incomplete. We're trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
This has certainly been a physical
Look at that, was my
game
running
so
back.
far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides, and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. 54 Mike. 54 Mike.
From the gun on third down. Murray, he's got his man. It's Williams. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Throwing again, Murray. And whips that one incomplete there. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
They run toss to the right with Drake. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
57-yard attempt.
And this one will not get there. Toss to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's who you're looking for.
First down.
Here's Carson. And some room to run.
Holding.
Now.
Bring it back.
So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet.
Bring it back.
Laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Bring it back.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson.
Jordan Hicks, 3rd in the NFL in tackles a year ago, there to make the play. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
14.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson, this one into the hands of Metcalf. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
It's It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
14,
DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Bullshit.
Now Myers for the extra point.
It's a division game, so it's going to be close.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each
What?
other.
I wasn't even touching the button.
And I always
Flag
enjoy
on
the
me?
conversation
God damn.
because officials
Even
always
touching the
say,
stick.
"You don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You didn't. I had to."
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Kind of weak right
I know
there,
it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now Wilson. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
Oh, man.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown.
Short field.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Score Seahawks 21, Cardinals 14. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. You getting that? He's not gonna get me?
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Midfield for the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray, the screen pass here to Cohen. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And
able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Murray hooking up with Kirk for an Arizona first down. Shotgun now from Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Stepping up, he'll try and... Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, stop.
And the Seahawks have picked it up. Look at the big man rumble. The 30.
Oh, cut it out.
10. 5, and they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
And his kick is right through.
Seahawks 28, Cardinals 14. Michael Dixon, the kick.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Shit, we got time. We ain't worried.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just sit
Looks
on
like it's
this
going to go
one.
into overtime.
Will
That's what I'm
start at
thinking.
the 25.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. They run it with Carson. And some room to work. 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown.
I'll figure this team out.
He's got it, and the lead stretches.
It's only my 2nd game with him.
35, Cardinals 14.
Okay, Jimmy, I don't even know my team. We're still figuring them out. Still figuring these niggas out.
Deep. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the...
That's all right, dog.
Their own 33-yard line.
They can't
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though. Probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Murray now on first down. Open man is Kirk, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And this will be caught inside the 10. What a grab. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 on the Seahawks 9-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Christian Kirk, incomplete.
The defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game.
Catch
That was
that.
a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Oh, he's supposed to make that catch.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
Let's go, Mike 50, Mike 50. Don't say nothing. Mike 50, Mike 50. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Forward.
They're going for it. It's Murray. And this is going to be intercepted.
Fuck.
Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will
I
get the
figured him
football
out.
back.
He's winning.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard
Figure out
line.
how they play by the end of the season.
Possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception
So
here.
what, my second game with him?
Back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 18-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all. Haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Going for Metcalf, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Wilson wants to throw it. He'll find Ballore out of the backfield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Ballore. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 20.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, it was just... And he will score! Touchdown,
What they need, some
Seattle.
corners? Yeah.
Tyler Lockett. His
Some
6th
corners.
touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
The kickoff team on the
I
field
think I
now as
got
they will
to
send this
Kyler
one
Murray
away.
more as a runner.
Fielded a couple yards into the
Yeah,
end zone.
I don't know how to
And
play
he'll
with the
just take a
Cardinals.
seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Oh, whatever. I just figure out.
Ready to go.
Sound like my third
at the
dude.
line, the Cardinal
That's okay.
offense. Let's just be
You act
frank.
like
They're playing.
I'm always on live.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how
I'm just
they
trying to
actually
figure
go
out
about
how they
doing it,
play.
because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys
That's
on the
all
field
right.
now, and if they call
You'll
plays they
lose.
want executed, they need to do
You'll
that
lose
and do
some,
it
you'll
really
win
well.
some.
Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Learning how they play. Figure it out. I think that's how they play. I don't want to play like that, but that's their
And he
style.
slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And now he'll tuck it and run. A good decision.
That's how. This is how they're gonna play. I see.
Yards in the first.
For a Cardinal.
That's how they're gonna have to play.
1st and 10 at the
That wasn't no good,
42-yard
man.
line.
Shit, I don't even know what I'm doing with these guys, but I'll figure it out. I don't play with Arizona. I just took them. I just switched teams, took them, but I think that's how they're gonna play. I think that's the key. It's just letting Kyler Murray run crazy. I try to pass with him. I try to pass.